Okay. I'm freaking out right now. Um, I was gonna start the commentary right now, but I think I might delete this. I don't know. Um, what's up, guys? Anthony here again. I got some gameplay here. Some zombies. I'm sorry. I'm freaking distracted right now. I just found like this big ass piece of chocolate on my leg, and it melted all over my right calf. So now I'm like trying to. What's up, everybody? Anthony here, and that's a little blooper that I left in. I thought it was pretty funny when that happened to me, and I was freaking out over some chocolate on my leg. But I'm here recording this, and I'm thinking about two things that are really on my mind right now that have been on my mind for the last few days. And the first thing really is the way I grew up and in the childhood that I had. And the second thing that's on my mind a lot is not allowing yourself to take a round out, you know, to sit a round out in your life. Not to take that round off in life. And to keep moving forward no matter what's happening to you. And I feel like that fits right now because of what my current situation is. For those of you who haven't been following my videos, I just got out of a pretty serious relationship, and I'm still in love with the person that I broke up with, and there's still feelings between me and her, but the gist of it is she's sick and she has a condition, and that doesn't allow us to be together, and that kind of sucks, it really does. But lately I've been feeling like shit because I feel like everything I did was meaningless to the person, despite the fact that just might be something that I'm just making up in my own mind. You still feel like shit when you do that. And lately, I'm not gonna lie, I've been taking rounds off in life. I haven't been as motivated as I used to be. I haven't been as enthusiastic about anything, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm gonna move past that now. And I just need to wake the fuck up. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen pretty soon because I'm gonna get tired of it real fast. My family has been really supportive. They've been really understanding about this, and I just don't feel like moping around anymore. I want to get back to what I was doing before and start kicking ass in life again. It's what I want. It's what I want. And thinking about that whole concept of not quitting and not sitting there and allowing life to pass you by, not going through the motions, refusing to go with the grain and go against the grain is what's been on my mind lately. There's just the whole concept of not allowing yourself to just fall in the sea of people in the world that we live in, because we live in a very beautiful world. We live in a very amazing world, you see. And I thank God every day when I wake up and I take breath, when I fill my lungs with that air. Even though I live in Bakersfield and it's really, really smoggy here, I'm still glad to breathe air. I'm still glad to have life, see. And that's something that I've been taking for granted lately, and you should never take life for granted. And this whole thing, this whole time in my life has actually made me think of one instance. You see, I grew up in a household where my parents weren't together, okay? And when I tell people that I don't really have a relationship with my mom and I grew up with my dad my entire life, a lot of people automatically jump to the conclusion that must have been really hard on me. And you know what? They're right. It was hard on me. And it's taken me 19 years of my life to actually come to the realization that I might be a little fucked up from that. And there might be some issues there that I haven't addressed before from that circumstance of me growing up in that. But I've never been one to make excuses, nor will I ever be a person to make excuses. It's not my style, and I don't write off things like that. I don't. It's just not the way I work. I like to take responsibility for what I do. I'm a very independent and driven and motivated individual who's just got knocked on his ass because my dad told me. He told me a couple years ago, he said, you can be as strong as you want to be, but there's one thing that'll knock you on your ass, and that's falling in love with a girl. And you know what? It's true. I never thought that would happen to me, and it did. Because I'm not the type of person to really open up to anybody. I make them earn it, and she earned it. But, it just kind of sucks. And a couple of you were asking in the comment section, was that relationship, one where sex was involved? Oh, yeah. It was. And so that's all I'm gonna leave it at. I'm not gonna get into detail with that. But what I'm trying to get back on topic here, and growing up in a single parent household, you get exposed to things that not a lot of kids get exposed to. And one of those things is going to the other parent's house. See, now I didn't have a relationship with my mom, but that doesn't necessarily mean that my sister didn't. I have an older sister. She's now 21. She's the mother of my beautiful godson, who I love very much. My sister's my best friend, but she had a relationship with my mom, so she would go see her. And I was about 16, almost 17 when this happened. We had to take my sister back to my mom's, and it started to snow when we were driving up there. And see, this story's been on my mind lately because my car has had a little bit of issues the last couple days, but I figured it all out, you know. And I started thinking, you know, when have I been in danger in a vehicle before? And I started thinking, well, one time me and my sister were on our way back to my mom's to go drop her off, me, my dad, and my sister, and it started to snow. If I can finally get on track for the story. And we were driving, and we lost control of the truck. And that's the first time I've ever been in a vehicle where I really thought that I was going to die. I really thought I was going to die at that time. And see, that's like a metaphor for life, because just as fast as the truck was out of control, spinning left and right all the way, it was back in control. Instantaneously, it was back in control. What seemed like an eternity of my life hanging in the balance, possibly falling off of this bridge that we were on to my impending doom, it turned into a situation where we were safe, and we got off the nearest off-ramp, and we went back home, and we were safe again. And it's a metaphor for life, because we always are one to complain about the present. We're always one to complain about the situation that we're in right now. We never look at the big picture of things, and when we always look back on that situation, something good always comes out of it. And the only reason why I've been able to have positive outcomes in my life is because I believe in God and I have faith in Him. Now again, I always tell you guys, this is not about a religion. This is not about that. I'm just a simple, humble person who tries to be a good person and tries to apply what he reads in the Bible to his life. See, that just helps me. That's my aid. I'm not strong enough to face this world by myself. And lately I've been trying to act like I am, and I'm not. And I'm telling anybody out there, if you've ever had issues or difficulty coming to grips with what exactly you believe in, it's okay, because I was there. I've been there. I've been on both sides of the tracks. I've been in a situation where I didn't think that God existed at all. Addicted to pornography and just a very disgusting person, a very lustful person. And it's not a pretty place. In these 20 short years that I've lived on this planet, I've learned one thing and one thing only. You put your faith into something and you work hard at it, chances are something good's going to come out of it. Okay? And see, that's why I'm so knocked back on this whole relationship thing, because I put so much time and so much effort and so much energy into this person, but yet I couldn't fix everything and I couldn't make everything all better, and it hurts me, because she not only is my girlfriend and the person that I, lost my V card to, she's also my best friend, and I care about her a lot. But the thing is, we always have to remember that God has our back, and He's always going to be there for us. You see, I won this round because I believed I could. I think, therefore I am, as the old saying goes. I'm never going to forget that again. Who the fuck am I kidding? Of course I'm going to forget that again. But the thing is, there's a thing called grace, a thing called mercy. And I'm just another sinner. I'm just another sinner saved by the blood. You know what I'm saying? It's just me talking from the heart, guys. And I really appreciate everybody who watches my videos. I hope that you can all be blessed. Enjoy the video. And it's all in love, We can always win that round, no matter how dark it looks. Peace.